Do you ever wake up and you're like, I want to change everything about myself? Because I do that a lot. I've also been really deep in my like in an alternate universe mindset. Like, in another life I would do this, in another universe I would do this. If I was like reincarnated as a person, I would do this. And I was talking to my mom about this, and she was like, well, like, why don't you, like, all the stuff you would do in another life, like, why don't you just do it now? I'm like, Mom, it's not, like, yes, but I think it's also, like, it's harder. I don't know if it's, like, actually harder than it sounds, or if I'm just, like, saying that so I don't have to do anything. You know what I mean? Like, especially, I've been really into, like, the idea of acting and like the idea of acting for films. um then I'm kind of like, I don't have any like training for that. I don't know how to get started with that, so like, like in another life I would be a film actor. um but then it's like, what's stopping me from doing that right now? It's anxiety. It's anxiety. It's always anxiety. I watched Kelsey Lelei's video recently where she shaved her head. Um, and that just reminded me, like, last summer, I was like the summer before I left for college, I was like planning to shave my head. Um, but then I chickened out. So I don't know. Maybe maybe that's another thing that will happen in this life instead of another one. Yeah. I don't really have any like deep analytical thoughts on this. It's kind of just like, it really is just as simple as I hold myself back from doing a lot of things by saying, you know, in another life, if I was like talented enough, or if I was skilled enough, or ambitious enough, then like I would do this. Um, but that's not really a great mindset to have. I think if I want to do something, then I should go for it, even if it doesn't work out. Like, I'm not gonna know it won't work out unless I actually like try it. You know what I mean? Um, and honestly, like, I don't know why the idea of doing certain things like intimidates me in that way, because I guess like because doing YouTube used to intimidate me in the same way. I'd be like, this is embarrassing, this is stupid, this is yada yada yada. Um, but then I started in January, and I'm having a grand old time. So you know, anxiety makes you scared of like the weirdest things, including including changing yourself. Like, there are a lot of things about myself that like I've been scared of changing, even though like even when I know that the change would be better for me. Like, even when I was like applying to college, like I had been like pretty dead set on a college, um but I was scared to commit to the college that I'm currently at. So I was like, well, like I already have this like really, like, I'm kind of already set on this college. I don't, like, I'm good to go. I don't need to change my mind or anything. Um, so it took a while for me to like convince myself, like, oh, I don't want to go there. I actually want to go here. Deciding to go here was one of the best choices I've ever made. So change is good. Change is good. Trying things you're scared of doing is good. And I want to be an actor. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's so like, not embarrassing, but that's so like stereotypical theater kid of me to say like, oh my gosh, I want to be an actor. Yeah, I want to be an actor. I want to be an actor. Bro. You know, I've been eyeing the acting class for next quarter, and I've been like, maybe I'll take it, maybe I won't. Like, I will probably take it. Yeah. Trying new things is scary. Going after your ambitions is scary. But I've also found that it's usually worth it. So, yeah. I'm sorry this wasn't like well thought out. But those are my thoughts on what the fuck do I do when like I want to change something but I'm kind of scared. I say change it. Change it. Okay. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.